was told that was the response provided to us by our city attorney.
But how are our city attorneys wrong?
There's an actual law being broken.
This is an actual law being broken?
I'm telling you that I'm going to document it with a CAD call with notes. If you want a copy of the P note, and I don't look at the exemption.
I don't know what anybody
laws.
here is an expert on. You're an expert on hiding shit. That's all it is. So we've got a wild story at the city of Edgewater. Two cops are fighting amongst themselves inside, and the city does not want to give out the body camera. Let's take a look at this crazy stuff from the city of Edgewater in Florida. Well, I think the city of Edgewater and the clerk here might be playing some games. We're going to come in and see what's going on. Hopefully they're in here. I know it is lunchtime. We will see.
Hey, how are you?
I'm not good. I would like.
You're not good?
No.
What's up?
I was able to find. I got the records request that I submitted. It was for the internal affairs investigation for Feger and it was
Cecksfield, I think.
Cecksfield and Feger.
Yeah, I think so.
And I didn't get his interview.
Like the video of it? Okay.
I don't think I did. I mean, I think it's number it's PR80. So I'm wondering why the city's playing games and not providing that.
Okay. Yeah, and that all comes from over there, so I will...
Well, this is the second game they're playing with this. The first one was that they didn't provide the IA.
Body cam.
The body cam.
Yeah.
And that's part of the IA.
Yeah.
Do you when you release these, do you review the body camera to make sure there's redactions are done, or you just go on there?
They do
They
that.
just do it, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't do any further checking and make sure?
Not on body cam footage.
Okay.
No. Because I don't know exactly what has to be redacted. I've really not delved into those too much.
Because I'm wondering why his name is redacted off of... I didn't get any redaction per... I mean, you're supposed to tell me what the redactions are.
Right.
I don't have that. His name is redacted off of it. You can see that the black box is, in some places, is 4 characters, which would tell me his name is Josh. Josh is 4 characters. Mm-hmm. It's extrapolated through ChatGPT of who it is.
Okay.
But his name is redacted off of this report, and no one tells me why.
See the video interview of Feger for the IA.
Yeah.
And the name, or needing the citation for why the name was redacted.
Yeah, and then per 119, 119.07 subsection 1 subparagraph F, I want it in writing with specificity of why it was redacted. That doesn't mean reiterate the statute.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that means you got to tell me more specifically why you're doing this.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that would be redundant and stupid and the state law would be dumb.
Right, and then just too vague for this. Okay. Okay, I will look into that and let you know what I find out.
How long do I wait?
I
drove down here again.
Probably not going to get an answer today because I've got a council meeting. Unfortunately, we're doing 2 of those a month now.
So when do we call this unlawfully withholding records?
Yeah, I'm going to look into that because I have questions as to why everything is not.
At some point, it's going to become criminal, and I know I can't go anybody to anywhere, but I'm going to keep documenting it. And then when I explosively expose Edgewater for what they're doing, and it's not going to be this little petty shit that's here with body camera. It's going to be other things that the city's doing. It's going to come down. I mean, that's 100%. It's going to come down directly on you because you're one that's responsible for it.
Yeah.
And you know about what's going on. So why is there games all the time with these departments?
I would love to know that.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, yep, not a problem. I will,
Oh, listen.
maybe tomorrow.
I'm always a problem. We headed into a police department to see what they've got going on. They're playing games with some body cameras, not releasing things. You have a smiley face, thank you. I was going to see if I could find out why I wasn't provided body camera of Feger's interview on an IA.
Okay.
Just want to know.
All right, let me see what I can find.
I'll be here, thank you.
She said that our attorney said he's exempt from statute 119.
Okay. Who's she?
Sergeant Geiger.
And there's a really cool statute called 119071.
Okay.
Here, I'll write that down for you. You got to know the statutes when you deal with criminals, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I want. I want to know why that it's exempt.
Okay.
You can't hide it why it's exempt.
Right.
So
Okay.
let's do it.
Okay, let's find out. I was given this statute to give you.
No. That's not 119071 says. 119071.
This is 3.
No. What I'm saying.
Okay.
When you there's two parts to the statute. This is why I say you got to know the law when you're dealing with criminals. The one is that you're required to disclose what the exempted information was, and then 119071 sub F or paragraph F is in writing with specificity. That's not specificity.
Okay. Well, I can have her get back with you on why.
In writing
Yeah.
with specificity.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be
I will
great.
let her
So
know.
you want me to take that? Is that
You
something I can? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Thank you. As soon as this woman handed me this piece of paper, I knew there was no statute that exists there. I never recognized it. And sure enough, it doesn't exist. Well, let's go back here to the clerk and find out what she says about this. Okay. I am even not happier.
Oh no.
Do you know what that exemption is for? 119073F?
I can look it up real fast. You see?
Because that's what they just gave me there for citing that it's exempt.
I can look.
If you put do Control F and then do
Yes, sir. Yeah,
parentheses 3,
that's a good idea.
that'll get you to that paragraph and then just drop down to F.
Did they say what the like what?
That's what they wrote down on a piece of paper.
That's what they wrote. Did they say what it was for?
I asked them for the 119071 1F provisions,
Yeah.
and they don't have it. Because I don't know what that is.
I was gonna say 119.071F is the reason why.
Yeah, with
That one's
specificity.
easy.
And there's nothing on the Florida statutes about that right there.
About this number?
No, I don't see one. I believe 3F on the other one is for fire safety.
Which it might be.
That can't
Yeah,
be.
fire safety.
Is
Some
that?
manuals for security or fire safety personnel.
Yeah, but they gave me everybody else's interview and they didn't give me his.
Was he a fire?
No, that doesn't deal with personnel. That deals with
Oh,
that
duh.
security camera.
No, you're right. That's
Yeah.
my bad. Sorry. My
That's all right.
brain gets...
Let me go see if I can talk to them again until we figure this out.
Probably around like 2:15ish.
Yeah, I figured that'd be it. All right, thank you. Sorry, I'm back. This statute doesn't go anywhere. There's no statute for that.
Okay.
There's not
Okay.
one statute. for
Well,
that.
I know she said she's going to get back with you on why.
Yeah, I'm here,
with the
but
just
can
for
we
ya.
confirm that so that I can start my research?
Confirm this statute?
Yeah, that's not an existing statute.
Okay.
It doesn't exist.
Sorry. They said they'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, when? We're delaying the record. Who do I talk to about the redactions on the body camera that they're giving me? Because I'm down here. I'm here currently, and you gave me that, which you misled me and identified the wrong statute. Can we get it corrected so that I can go over to the clerk and talk to them? Because that's what we're doing. I'm here. I don't like driving down here for my help. It's not fair.
Okay. They said they would contact you through the Just FOIA.
Who's they? Sarah? Mm-hmm. Okay. So was that an intentional misleading of the statute then?
No,
Can
I
see
don't.
that again? Let me
I
see
don't
which one it
believe
is.
so.
It's 11907. I can't reach it. Thank you. 11907-3F. Yeah. Is she here to talk to?
Let me see. I know she's on a conference call in a meeting, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Now, how do I file a complaint against that Sarah Geiger?
I can get a form for you.
It's actually a public records violation. I don't really want to fill one out. Do I have to
Oh,
fill
okay.
these out?
No, I can call another office. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I paid for redactions.
Mm-hmm.
You've charged me for them.
Yes, sir.
And here we are I got a video that's not even given to me. I said Feger's interview. So why the f you guys charge me all this money for stuff, and here I am paying for it, making me drive down here, toying with me?
It's not me. I didn't do anything. So
well, this lady Bonnie back here, she's the ultimate one in charge of records, and she designates as someone that she trusts.
no, absolutely, and I'm gonna let her know, and I'm sure she'll address it.
Yeah,
absolutely, because that's not okay. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not the enemy. I'm not trying to make it any difficult for you.
No,
I get it. I don't understand it either, and I would like to know why as well, because that doesn't
It doesn't jive. You're hiding
No,
records.
absolutely. No, I agree.
I agree. You got two children officers that are fighting amongst each other here. Other officers are tired of it. They want to come and do their job.
Yeah.
You're exempting it because two people in text messages are going back and forth, talking shit back and forth to each other, and now they have to sit down and have their face on camera, and they don't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
Is I go over there and ask, and now she's not available to tell me. She's, oh, we'll get back to you in just for you. I'm down here to get the records. I wanted the records. You've already said it's there. At minimum, the correct statute.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing with you at all. Like, at all. I feel like you know me and Bonnie well enough to know by now that we're not ones to hide or hold anything back. I don't know what's going on with this necessarily.
So who has the authority to go over there and say, hey, he's looking for a statute,
I'll
he's
walk
here.
over there. Since Bonnie's not here, I can walk over there and see.
They said their attorney, if they have something from their attorney, just say, hey, forward that me real quick so we can clarify this, because the magic word that I'm using is unlawfully withholding records and unlawful delay.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
No, I hear you. I will walk over and see what's going on.
Hey, how are we doing today, Mark?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Awesome.
I was asked to...
Yeah, she's coming over to get some stuff here. It's either going to be a written report or a complaint. I don't know which one you want to do it. But
I was called to take a complaint from you.
Yeah, I think it might be better with a state statute documentation report.
Okay. Do you want to fill out a statement?
Yeah, I can do a verbal one. You guys do verbal on body camera?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely. So I don't want to have her stand in the rain. She has long hair. It's going to get,
It does get frizzy.
It's going to look like your beard afterwards. So if we can go over there, it would be good if we go over there and not out in the rain.
Yeah, wherever you want to go, man.
Okay,
I want to
go as well?
I mean, you're the ultimate records holders over here. You got to figure this out. You want to tell him really quick. This is what was provided to me for an exemption for a state statute, right?
Okay.
For body cameras. And matter of fact, you did the interview, I believe, with Feger in the office.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The IA for Feger.
I did have an IA, yes, sir.
Yep, and you did an interview with him, and next to him is sitting as the PBA rep.
Okay.
Right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So this is what they exempt for. This statute doesn't exist over here. I have an unlawful delay, and I have an unlawful withholding of records.
Okay.
With that sitting there at your desk with every other one of those provided, I think it's your desk, whoever it is, there is a chair in front of you. There's stuff on the wall. There's stuff over here. They're excluding this record 100% and not giving it to me. Gave me a statute that led me down the wrong path. This doesn't exist.
Okay.
Right?
I couldn't find it unless she
find
wrote it down wrong, but he couldn't get confirmation that it was written down wrong or anything
Yeah,
either.
they're saying, oh, we'll get back to you later. I'm down here. There's an unlawful delay. You did the interview. You talked about it. We talked about all the stuff. It's in there. There's a 4-character redaction. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. The redactions on the form are 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. You know the little black dots? I line them up.
Talking about for exemptions?
Yes.
I'm not an expert on exemptions, and I don't look at the exemption.
I don't know what anybody here is an expert on. You're an expert on hiding shit. That's all it is. But on there's a 4-character name. The guy's name is Josh. You put it in ChatGPT, extrapolates who it is. We know who it is in here. You're hiding the body camera, and she's here to try and figure out why. I know Bonnie was like, they can't be doing this. With specificity, I asked her for 119.01, subsection 1, subparagraph F.
I don't deal with public records.
It's
so that's
state
why
law. This is state law.
What I'm saying is I don't deal with the public records.
Law enforcement officer, state law. Law enforcement officer, state law. 39, the 10s, the 12s, the 112s that protect all you guys. I have to have what this is in writing with specificity. I need to have the correct statute before I leave here, and I need to file a police report for the unlawful withholding of the records.
Okay,
like
so
I
you
said,
either want clarification on the statute or a report? That's
I
what
want
you're
a
asking for
report
today?
No, I want a report.
Okay,
Definitely a complaint, a report, and the clarification on the statute. You cannot withhold them for any reason that's there. Like I said, at the top, you know what the top of the body camera show? Top right?
Yeah.
What does it show?
Shows like date, time. all
Date,
that
time.
stuff.
Is that exemptable under the law? No, it's not. That was refused to give to me. It was exempted. It was hidden. It wasn't provided. Is the little speaker that's on your desk, is that exemptable? No, it's not.
I'm not sure what speaker it is.
Oh, it's a black rectangular object on the desk.
Oh, probably near my computer or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I've got a bunch of stuff on my desk. So I don't
Okay,
know.
so are those things redactable? No, they're not. They're not allowed.
Some of them might be.
No, I don't think so, because you provided them in the other videos. Otherwise, you would have redacted them
No.
there.
What I'm saying is, depending on what's on the video, if there's something that is protected under Florida state statute, it would be exempted, blurred out, things of that sort.
But all the stuff on your desk, I think she understands what I'm talking about. A pen and pencil.
Oh,
the little thing.
that's not redactable.
Well, I didn't get the body camera. Why didn't you give me the body camera?
Okay, I don't fulfill
Unlawfully
public records
withheld.
request, but I will.
I appreciate. I'll let you get back in. I'm gonna go do this complaint or
Bonnie
whatever.
should be back in like the next 10-15 minutes or so if you want
Yeah.
to stop back in for anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here until I get clarification. I can't leave here without specifically the statute. I don't need the specifics, the specificity statute, but I need the one that you lied about here and said that this was it just to get me out of your office.
Okay, I didn't lie to you. I didn't give you anything.
Cops are legally allowed to lie. Lawler said right out here in front, yeah, we lie to people all the time. So I don't know if you're lying or not.
I deal with professional standards and I supervise the criminal investigations
There's nothing
division.
professional about this department. You lost your accreditation. This department is a shithole just like Bunnell.
Okay.
I do want to file the complaint.
Okay.
So what do I need to do?
It's up to you.
I wanna
can
do a verbal
file
one? Yeah,
Verbal one.
yeah.
Raise your right hand.
All right, here we go. I'll tell you what it is.
Swear everything's true and correct under the best of your knowledge under the pains and penalties of perjury.
Of course I
All right,
do.
so go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, I did a public records request for an investigation between Officer Feger and Officer Cecksfield, right? We got that investigation. We got almost all the body camera except for we didn't get one. What I was provided is right here, which is 119.07.3F, that says that it's exempted under that. I then subsequently requested for specificity under 119.01 or 119.07.1 subparagraph F, which means you have to do it in writing. She didn't give it to me yet, which is fine. You have time to do that. But when I was misled down this right here with this statute, I went over to the clerk, which is Monique Tuplin.
Monique, too. I'm the assistant.
Assistant
Bonnie,
clerk.
Yeah.
She couldn't find the statute. They're raising their eyebrows of why you guys are doing this right here, violating state law and in excluding without any reasoning under the state law. You have to send, when you send out a letter or when you send out body cameras, you exempt something, you're required by law to put it in there why you exempted it.
Okay.
Then that 119.07.1F brings it up even more to where you have to tell me with specificity. And specificity, like how New Smyrna used it, I asked for body camera or asked for a photo. They redacted the home address of the chief. I said, why did you do that? 119.07.1. They said it is the home address of the chief and it was in his driveway. That's what 119.07.1 does, or subsection F does for you.
Okay.
So they have failed to provide it. You're hiding these records for whatever reason. You didn't specify what it's there. It's now what is considered an unlawful delay. You provided everything else. You didn't provide these, and you're hiding it because of something in there. And like I said, in the footage, or in the report, you see who it's about. You see what it's about. You could, if you feel like you need to redact his face and his audio about the specifics of whatever trip it is that he was on, DC trip, I think it says. If you need to redact those specifics of that trip, you redact those. You don't redact the PBA attorney that's sitting next to him. You don't redact all the bullshit that's on your chair, on your seat there, because those are what they call unlawful redactions. What if I wanted to look into you about the type of pen that you use because someone said that you complained, you threw a pen at them or something like that? I'm just using a hypothetical.
I got you.
You can't hide that stuff. And they did, and I want a written report for documentation.
So you want a report, a complaint, and what else?
This is all of it. Yeah, this is the statement. Okay. This is the complaint.
That's what you don't want to write anything down.
I don't want you guys do body camera complaints all the time?
I'm specifically asking, you don't want to write this.
I do not.
This is perfectly good.
Yep.
You don't want to write it down.
I do not.
Don't want to provide any ID.
You know my ID. You're put on the bottom of it says personally known. I mean, you may not personally know me, but you'll know. Yeah, I personally know who this is.
I don't know who. Never had really any major dealings.
Yeah, and if I have to, if I'm required by law to do these types of events where I have to give you my ID and sign a form,
required to.
Okay, then yeah, just let
I'm specifically just asking you if you want to write it down.
Yeah.
Verbal's good. Just
Verbal's
wanna know
good with
if-
me. I'm good with that. I just got to have before here. That would remedy some of this. Now, by asking for this is not part of the investigation. This is part of my constitutional rights under Florida's Constitution and, just how the state law works. I still need this. I don't care what it takes to get it. It wasn't provided at the time on the Just FOIA. I need to have why this was exempted.
I'll
So
go try and see.
I have a copy of that. That's all I need. I came back over here to make it easier for you. It's just a case number or something like that.
All right. So what I was told is this is the statute that our city attorney gave us that it falls under for confidentiality because it might identify a victim.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Okay.
So 794. That makes better sense. Thank you.
So I got clarification. I told him I went and looked. I was like, I don't even see 3F.
Yep.
So 119.0. I don't even know what that was supposed to be, but 794. I believe that's 024.
Yep. I'll take a look
Provides
at
the
it.
exemption. You
I'll
can take a look at it.
But they said it still does not give you the right to block out the evidence ID number, the date and time, when it was taken, all that. That's not going to identify him.
I went to get clarification. I was told that
That's
was
all.
the response provided to us by our city attorney.
Sure, I understand that. But however, city attorney's wrong. Just like in Bunnell, they were unlawfully holding records over there. We're doing a bar complaint over there. This does not satisfy my desire for a written report because, again, you cannot redact that little axon square, the stuff on your desk.
So I'm going to document it. I'm not going to do a report. There's a CAD
You're not
call.
going to do a report?
I'm going to
demanding
document
a
in a
report.
CAD call.
I'm demanding a report be done. It is a state law violation.
Okay, I'm telling you that I'm going off of what our attorney was told.
The attorney told you not to do a report?
No, the attorney told us to provide you with the statute.
No,
I guess correctly you were provided the statute. I'm going to document the incident with a CAD number. Here's the event number.
I'm demanding a report be done because there's still a state law violation. Even though this is here, this is still a state law violation.
Okay, I will document it with a
And
CAD
a report.
call. If you want the
Does
P
your
number.
policy say that you have to do a report if a citizen demands a report for a state law violation?
We don't have to do a report.
You don't?
No.
Are you sure?
If there's an actual law being broken, I'm going off.
Yeah,
what
this
I'm
is an
telling you.
actual
I'm
law
telling
being
you
broken.
that I'm going to document it with a CAD call with notes. If you want a copy of the P number, you can have it.
No, I want to, as a citizen here, coming here, demanding these public records, it is a state law and a constitutional of Florida violation. I'm demanding a report be done. I don't care if it's 3 sentences long. See body camera. I want a case number pulled and I want an incident. And you're saying
it's going to be the exact same thing.
No, it's not. I've done police work. You can't bullshit me, man.
What do you mean? It's a narrative in the CAD comments is no different than a narrative in the
Then
report.
just do the report and satisfy your citizen's request. I just need a case number.
Where's that?
I need a case number. That's all I need.
You get your P number?
No, I want a case number. I want a report done.
Okay. All right.
And I'll get a case number, right? Or are you just walking away with it? Am I getting a case number, you think? You got a radio.
All the information you needed, Mark.
I don't think you did. I think you're bullshitting me again. That's what you're doing. You're sloppy. Covering. Well, you can see what they're going to do right there. They will not take a report. And if you're wondering who this mysterious Sarah Geiger is, or however you pronounce her name, well, she's one of the captain's wives. And they would slice this pie up so thin that they could have nepotism all over this department. She's the one that's hiding this record.